Alright, year 10, this is the final question on the trigonometry test. Stephanie goes bushwalking. She starts at point O and walks on a true bearing of 200 degrees true for 7 kilometers and arrives at point A. She then travels on a bearing of 320 degrees true and walks 3 kilometers and arrives at point B. So, being trigonometry, the first thing we want to do is draw our triangles. We will have one triangle between point A and point O. We will have another triangle between point B and point A. Okay, these are the two triangles that we're going to be working with to solve our question. The first question, how far south is she from her original starting point? We need to find out this value x and this value y. Once we've found out x and y, we take y from x to find her distance south. I'm going to redraw it down here. So the first triangle we have, we know that this is 7 kilometers. Good. In red, so we know what triangle I'm talking about. We know that this is 7 kilometers, and this is theta. Now, looking back at the original question, we can see here that this angle is 200 degrees. We know that 180 degrees brings us to this point. So, if we go down to find theta, we're going to do 200 degrees minus 180 degrees. It's going to give us 20 degrees. Now I remind you that we're looking for x, which is here. So we are going to be using cosine of 20 degrees. And that'll give us x over 7. Which means that 7 times cosine 20 degrees will give us x. And that gives us a final x value of 4.28. No, sorry, 6.58. There we go. X equals 6.58 kilometers. Okay, from here, we need to solve our blue triangle. And our blue triangle looks like this. We know that this is 3 kilometers. Okay. Looking back at the original, we know that all of this is 320 degrees, but 3/4 is 270. So, to find what I will call alpha, alpha is going to equal 320 degrees minus 270 degrees, which is going to give us 50 degrees. From there, we are solving for y, okay, where we're looking at sine of 50 degrees equals y over 3. Y equals 3 times sine of 50 degrees. Y equals 2.30 kilometers. The final thing we have to do is our subtraction to find the distance south. So we have 6.58 take away 2.30. And we end up with 4.28 kilometers. Remember, you're going to give a worded answer for this. Okay, worded answer. How far west is point B from her original starting point? So here we're going to use the exact same triangles, but now we're looking at distance west. Okay, so if I label these sides as, let's go C and D. We're going to have to add the lengths C and D together to get the total distance west. Again, I'll draw my two triangles. My red triangle. We now know that this is 20 degrees. We know that this is 7, and we are looking for C. We can say that sine of 20 degrees equals C over 7. C equals sine 20 degrees times 7. C equals 2.39 kilometers. Our blue triangle, we are looking at 3 kilometers. We now know that this angle here is 50 degrees. And again, we are looking for D. We can say that cos of D, 50 degrees, equals D over 3. D equals 3 times cos of 50 degrees, which means that D equals 1.93 kilometers. Finally, we're going to add our two distances together. So C plus D is 2.39 plus 1.93 equals 4.32 kilometers. Again, worded answer, you would say Stephanie is 4.32 kilometers west of her starting point. Now, our final triangle that we're going to draw, because we're trying to find how far Stephanie has to walk to head back to her original starting point. Okay, and we want the true bearing of this walk. In order to get back to where she started, we know that she's at B. We draw a right angled triangle. Do it in a more obvious color. Right angled triangle. There is your right angled triangle. There is your right angled triangle. We already know the distance south. The distance south is 4.28. We know the distance west. The distance west is 4.32. Okay. So, to find, let's call it Z, which is the distance back. Right, I'll redraw the triangle here. We have 4.28, 4.32. And remember, her true bearing, heading back, is going to be this angle here. So that's north. Alright. So, to find Z, we're going to use Pythagoras' theorem, which is C equals the square root A squared plus B squared. So in this case, Z equals the square root of 4.28 squared plus 4.32 squared. Which gives you a final answer of 6.08 kilometers. Again, your worded answer would be Stephanie walks 6.08 kilometers back from point B to point O. In order to get theta, alright, first we're going to have to get alpha. Okay? And we know that alpha is equal to tan inverse of 4.28 over 4.30. 4.32. Which means that alpha equals 44.73 degrees. To find theta, theta is going to be 90 degrees minus alpha, because this here is a 90-degree angle. So, theta equals 90 minus 44.73. So, the true bearing she has to walk to get home is 45.27 degrees. But as it says clearly that we want all bearings to the nearest degree, you would just say theta equals 45 degrees. True. You must put your T. And that's it. That is our final solution for the final question. Good luck at the exams.